which she told me my husband would be leaving me because our child is a girl. I was gobsmacked. I explained to her that it takes two to tango and there's no way to decide the gender of the baby truly, and if she or her son had a problem with the gender, it was his fault as it's his chromosome that determines the gender, but she had proof that I'd handpicked to have a girl. As I said, we used a calendar to determine which days would be best for SX. Well, mother-in-law accused me of forcing him to do it with me on the day the Chinese horoscope would point to the girl. She also interrogated me on the SX position we used to conceive the baby, which I gave her a piece of my mind and told her that was none of her business. Still, she smugly informed me my husband had already told her, and the position we used makes it 60% more likely to have a girl that way. If anyone is currently trying for a girl, specifically doing cowgirl sometime in the middle of February, it should do the trick every time, apparently. She finished off by telling me that I was disgusting and that she was glad to finally be rid of me and my manipulative ways before hanging up. I've had no contact with my husband since it's been over a month. Update: I caught my husband as he was leaving work one night and got his side of the story out of him like I had hoped. As suspected, he admitted that he was excited for a baby girl, and after speaking to his mom, she forced him to leave and block me. His mother already had the divorce papers ready to go. I tried to tell him that we could fix this. We could raise our daughter together away from his mother. My husband had none of it. He said that he realized how conniving and manipulative and abusive I had been throughout our entire relationship, and he did want to actually go through with the divorce. He said he'd have no problem giving me full custody of the thing that's growing inside of me. That's when I lost all hope. Fuck him. I have no problem leaving a man who's so easily brainwashed by his mother like that. I'll raise this baby alone. That's bad enough, but here's the real icing on the cake. I received a phone call from my soon ex-husband's brother's wife. We've always been quite close and she's been my saving grace throughout my pregnancy, giving me all the tips for nausea, etc. She has 3 of her own, 2 boys and a girl. Anyways, she informed me over the phone that she overheard a conversation at weekly Sunday dinner that mother-in-law and husband are trying to blindside me in court and take full custody. I was livid, full on seeing red. I called my mother-in-law straight away and demanded to speak to my husband. All he had to say for himself was that he realized he didn't want any of his offspring to be raised by such a manipulative freak, and even though he didn't want her, he was sure he could grow to love her again. I'm not sure what to do at this point. I know I have a good case for myself, but I'm terrified they'll win the battle and take everything from me. It brings tears to my eyes thinking about my daughter growing up somewhere she isn't loved. Even if custody is split 50-50, I'll have no control over the lies they're guaranteed to feed her. Update: I've been in contact with my lawyer about how best to proceed, and for legal reasons, I'm not allowed to give any more information at this point, but I've seen all of your messages, and I'm truly so grateful for all of the advice and care being sent our way. I have a very good lawyer working with me, and both me and baby are and will be safe through the coming months.